it's in a really well hidden spot in this bottom lane. There's absolutely no way that I think they guess it easily anyways.
Up top, KP, he's sort of getting the confidence to get a little bit deeper and further up the lane. Still, there are these 3 heroes here, so just have to be a bit careful. So you're trying to go in a bit with the tag team. KP tank enough to put the treants down between him and keep that distance, keep himself safe. There's still 4 minutes, nobody to fall yet. No first blood from either side. And still relatively static lanes with the 3 versus 3 staying for the most part on this top lane now with the fact that they can leave that Ember alone after giving that good start. He does not need any further backup for now. Top lane, Raging Potato though gets zipped upon. Dream sees an opportunity set up by King Arceo for the quick zap and a first blood for the Morphling. They'll turn towards more, try for Ninja Boogie. They do lose King Ar for it, but it's going to set up a second kill for Dream. The Dream start indeed for this Morph. Free farm and now a double kill on the safe lane.
Yeah, I am quite surprised that they decided to all go up here and challenge this, especially since I think KP is doing a lot better than expected. He's almost a level a minute, which is fantastic. Like, he's barely behind his mid laner. You don't really need to help him out if he's keeping 2 supports up here. By going up there as the tri lane, you just gave them the ability to get something out of it. Now they don't feel so bad about the fact that they haven't killed KP because they got first blood and an additional kill. Now what you're doing is you're giving the Sand King a one-on-one at bottom, which is going to give Ember free farm, but Ajit was getting free farm anyways. Yeah. It's not like you're changing any part of your game. You're just making sure that you get a little bit more farm here.
We'll see the AA now. He's going to go back down towards that bottom, at least try and mess with the SK as Maiden continues to make these creep pulls behind the tier 1 tower. Ninja Boogie's just trying to do his best to steal what he can. Actually going to have Arjit move over and see if they can go for the kill potential on the SK, but still he's so elusive with the Sandstorm. Will get away back towards mid. Moon gets gone upon. Good shot from Sayu, traps him in. KP and Raging Potato will be in with the backup, and Moon, he's still alive, gets himself up to the high ground and away. The Sprout from KP holds back Kodos. Kodos is going to be the first to go down here in this mid engagement, and maybe they can find more with the trap slow onto Sayu. Raging Potato tanking, diving the tower. KP another Sprout controlling up the tusk. He's getting surrounded. Sayu, there's the slow from Ninja Boogie. Sayu should fall as Raging Potato will look for him in the trees. A sleep nice used, and with the salve, it gets him a good amount of heal. Sayu, he's still alive, and now he can turn. Kodos is back in the game, as they will manage to get the trade as Mineski stick around and dive a little too deep for that second kill.
Yeah, not even really that bad of a trade because they wasted a lot of time. They brought 4 heroes over to try to make that happen.
He's back in for a bit of a look-in on the kill in return.
And Madden at bottom, or Maiden is, I mean, he's doing okay. Like, he's doing a lot better than he was 2 seconds ago, where he was being zoned out of the lane. And he's taking advantage of the fact that whenever Ninja Boogie does leave, he is getting something out of it. But he should go down here as he does get frozen. Ninja Boogie with an easy kill pickup. And aside from the move at top, I do like his movement and the fact that he's being so active on AA. It's rare to see people get this aggressive with this hero, because I mean, he's sort of just a static hero. He doesn't really have the best tools to gank with.
And the movements around the map as well from KP, obviously coming into that mid lane earlier to help with that trade, now down towards the bottom, just adding to the pressure that they can put on as soon as they take the Sand King out of the lane. They know that the way Empire's been playing so far, they've got no interest in sending anyone down here to the bottom apart from that SK. Top lane does mean that Raging Potato is a little exposed. He's on his own. They're moving as a tri lane and they will get that kill. At the same time, on that bottom, Maiden did return, did end up going down again to the pressure of Mineski's push. They're 1-for-1 there on both of the side lanes. The mid lane farm in terms of net worth, as we can see, very even between Moon and Kodos with the way that the game has continued. 2,700 on the Razor, 2,600 on Moon's TA. His objectives starting to fall there, as well as Empire themselves also putting the pressure onto that top tier 1 tower. KP and Ninja Boogie trying to do their best to keep them off it.
Oh, I'm going to like this move right now from Razor. He's going to rotate all the way up to top, sandwich the tower, and there's 3 heroes up here from Mineski, so if they can go on anybody right now, Raging Potato is going to be the target.
Yeah, Sayu gets the trap hit with the shards. Raging Potato still got a fair bit of speed. He's got the Scorched Earth as well. Kodos, he's chasing in there with that haste rune, will finish off the Doom. The tower taken and a kill for Empire. As you say, a successful move from the Razor. Kodos,
very slick move.
Straight back to mid lane as well, making sure that there's no efficiency lost into the creep wave. We'll continue that farm going. Both teams very much ready to be incredibly mobile across the map after these sort of first 6-7 minutes of play. With RG up on this top, we'll see if there's any sort of kill potential. He's going to go for the early sort of triple remnant jump onto Dream. There is Empire back up here. The root comes out. RG, he's also out of mana. The shards are down. He gets nuked out by the morph. What was that triple remnant play, Will? It was just never going to work. I mean, did he expect Dream to sort of close his eyes and start to morph full Agi?
You don't know if that'll happen.
I mean, that was never the play, was it? Triple remnants like that?
It was, let's say, unlikely.
Yeah.
They're going to run into the jungle here in a Moon who's going to invis and actually just pop and churn for this.
He's going to try for Seo. Will he fall? He's trying his best to keep the distance. Dream hitting back on Moon with the shards down. Seo, he's out of there. Blocks him off with the shard. TP's out. Dream as well. Also able to get away with a quick waveform.
Very nice shards.
In the mid, you have the Nightmare into Fiend's Grip setup. Kodos and Maiden. See if they can provide the damage with the Enfeeble. Of course, that extra long Fiend's Grip. That's going to be Arjit going down again. Mineski, they are moving across as a unit to try and get at least someone in return. They will find King R with the stomp as the Bane does go down. But that's the second time within a minute that Arjit, he's on the map and he's back out of it. He's dying in quick succession.
And this is going to create space for Dream at top as well. And that feels so bad. As a core, as a 1 or 2 player, like if you die in a silly way, you respawn, you're a little bit tilted, and then they immediately just gank you again. Just a really good maneuver by Empire. Being active on the map. The AI Blast is barely not going to connect. Lifts his tail to dodge that one.
That was a close one. Maiden will make it out of there. They do get the chain connection onto Kodos. Arjit.
Look at Ajay right now. Like, he's trying, I think, to just make moves because, I mean, he must be frustrated with the back-to-back plays. There's no way that you can just play objective, clean Dota after doing something a little bit silly like that, as he's really going for it right now.
Yeah, they should find King R here behind the tower with the TP in from KP, giving them that vision. They'll take one. Stomp will be down onto Kodos. Nature's Wrath, and there's the Remnants. This time they're bang on, connecting to Kodos. They should chase this down. Sleight of Fist. Change is going to be back up in a second if they even need it, and they don't. Meld hit from Moon will dispatch of Kodos. As Mineski just grouping up, playing as 5 now to take these objectives. They've got to get a lot done though, because as you say, space is being given. Dreams up top, farming an absolute treat. As Mineski, if they do opt to play this 5-man Dota, they have to make sure that it pays off early. Mid lane is being the one, is being the focus here from Empire. They do want to try and take that tier 1 sort of bounce back after losing that control in the mid lane themselves. TPs are going to come in, Ice Blast. It's going to be off the mark. They'll get the chains out onto the 2 of them, and they do get the Doom down onto the Morph whilst he's in that Ember form. KP TP's in. King R, can he save him? He cannot. They'll kill off the Morph. Great Doom there from Raging Potato, trapping him inside that Ember form. We'll see if they can get more. Arjit chains onto 2. Kodos and Maiden in trouble as Mineski go up to the high ground. Kodos trapped up by the Sprout. Double kill for Mood as Mineski get 3.
They're just getting run over right now. Like, they're never really together, like, properly, and as a result, people are just getting picked off one by one. And Mineski is doing a really good job with their heroes. They can close the gap really quickly. The Ember has multiple ways to get on top of you. Moon picked up the Blink Dagger, which I think is a very smart decision. Oftentimes, people go for the Deso so they can open them up for the Roshan and just Ancient faster. But Moon's thinking to himself, like, okay, we do have some mid-game timing difficulties, and our cooldowns are a little bit long. Why not just like get this Blink Dagger, be active on the map, as they might just get a return kill from Raging Potato. Trying to get a little bit low here, and nice Ice Shards and the trap gives them enough time to get the kill.
And that should be Maiden's Blink Dagger done on the Sand King. Was very close to having it, and indeed, yeah, there it is. Blink now ready on the SK. Epicenter, of course, also available to pop mid lane. Another catch onto Dream. He's starting to shift into the strength. We'll see if they have the damage and control to kill him. One way form out to safety says that they don't. As Dream will escape. Will manage to get himself out of there, but of course the pleasure of being a Morphling at this point, he can farm in these positions that would be much too dangerous for a lot of other carries in the game to do so. He can get away with it. Still holding that top spot on the net worth. But Mineski, they're continuing to move just as this group, as this team. They're straight up to top. They found Maiden in the trees. Ice Blast won't quite be there. Moon tries to get the jump in, but Maiden with that blink will manage to make it out before any of the damage flies in. Maiden escapes. This is Mineski continuing to take control of the map. They should find this tier 2 tower, as it does indeed seem that with that defensive play that Maiden's had to make on his SK. There's no way that they can hold this. They are conceding a lot of map control here. As Empire, they've only taken that top tier 1 tower so far this game, whereas Mineski, they're taking tier 2s already. In the middle, we have contact here as the AA gets jumped upon by Say, who has the sharp block as well, but there's backup here for Ninja Boogie. Hunting down, and Ninja Boogie, he's going to be saved. He stays alive. Empire, they're trying to go for the Fiend script, but Mineski, they're just overrunning them. They'll kill off a second. Arjit's able to dodge it, get out of there as the epicenter will be whiffed because of Arjit with that remnant dodge. And now Maiden, he's trapped, sprouted. There's no escape for him. A third dead on Empire as Mineski take another incredible team fight. Tier 2 towers gone. The speed that they are playing at. I mean, you see sort of on paper, Empire's lineup, it should be good in a game where it's playing this fast, but Mineski with their itemization, their shot calling, and their map reads, they're just schooling Empire at this point.
Yeah, I think KP got way too much out of this top lane. And, I mean, Mineski, they decided to itemize and play towards just this mid-game. I think at some point, Ajay was like, guys, I'm tired of this. Just fight them. Like, I don't want to get ganked anymore. Just run at them. And, you know, it didn't pay off like twice in a row. But past that, once Moon started getting involved with his Blink Dagger and they had so much follow-up and chase, they have just completely steamrolled Empire. I mean, being able to take all these towers, it's only 18 minutes in. Yes, your Morphling is a very good hero, but you always have AA to deal with him. And so it's not that scary as they're going to get another pick off here as...
probably more.
Look at this, they're just rolling.
They really are. Straight towards Kodos. Arjit hits the combo with ease, straight onto this Razor. Chains hold him
They
down.
can go high ground.
I mean, this is the scary thing at the moment for Empire. Yeah, they lose a fight like this, their tier 3s, they're going to be pressured. And just 19 minutes in.
They know there's no epicenter either. And it's just the reach of their lineup, Owen. It's KP TPing in behind you, getting changed from that distance. Moon blinking on top of you, catching you with this trap. Like, there's just so much ways for them to cut the distance, and we're seeing that right now. Empire is not really respecting that.
And they're getting all these items very, very early on. You said already, the Blink and the Deso, incredible timing from Moon's TA. You have the Spirit Vessel finished up on your Doom. Just all these little things coming together that do so much for not only the sustain, but just the kill and pick up potential. Ninja Boogie does get jumped upon by Maiden, but even though it's a bit of a slow kill, he still manages to get the Ice Blast out. And with a Doom and a change down onto 2 of them, they have to try and get out of their Empire. This Razor Kodos in trouble. Reggie Potato does get turned upon, gets nuked down by Dream. Kingar keeps himself alive with the Brain Sap, but finally Moon, he's turned up. The Deso hits, cut him down. There'll be buybacks coming out from both sides. Maiden and Raging Potato trying to return to the action. Arjit continuing to chase down Sayo in the trees. Remnant will be used to jump himself away. Worried at the backup coming in with that buyback from Maiden. But the reality of it is Empire, they are still in the base, in the high ground. They cannot come out for this. Well, I say that, just get jumped on in mid. And Moon. You get with the 4-staff still on the curry. Didn't get the 4-staff delivered out of Ye. He has got that Aegis. And he has got the meld. They'll still manage to kill him with the waveform. Arjit chains onto 2. KP's turned up as well. They're ready to try and turn things around. After the Aegis has been popped, Fiend Script does allow them to kill off Arjit. But overall, Mineski, they've killed 3. They'll look towards Dream. Dream turns into the TA, does have the refraction, will manage to stun Moon for the moment being. But with only the 2 of them are left alive, Mineski, they're just going to continue to dive forward. Dream and Say are the only ones left up. Dream will fall. Double kill for Moon. They're into the base, onto the tier 3. Should easily be at least a set of racks at the moment for Mineski.
They have no spells left. There's no epicenter. They don't have enough farm. They're so far ahead that in their major elimination qualifier game, or game to get to the main stage, they're actually tipping him before he even dies. Like, they're so confident that they've won this game.
They're doing it mid-fight, mid-play.
They're mid-play tipping him. Mineski's feeling themselves right now, and they should. They're playing so aggressively. Like, I don't think that Empire expected this kind of Dota. Like, the speed that they're playing at anyways.
And with the draft right as well. Like, sure, it's not the slowest, the latest of game drafts, but as you say, Mineski just pushing the power and speed that they play up to 11 here in this all-important elimination game. And with the middle racks taken down, the top racks looking to go down as well. Kingar, he's trying his best to run away, has a Brain Sap, but the Nature's Wrath from KP comes in. Bane is dead, so's the Razor. Everybody on Empire just falling to pieces. Maiden does come in with a nice 3-man Boa Strike, but it's not nearly enough to turn things around as the Sanking goes down. Tusk will buy back, but they've now lost 2 sets of racks, Empire.
I've already died twice. I don't really care at this point. You guys can kill me. I'm gonna create some space for my team, get in there. As the morph waveforms out, this is going to be their last defense. I don't think you can recover from 23-minute mega creeps. They've got to do something about this.
And they need something incredible here to swing this one around. As this game looking to be fully in Mineski's ballpark. Ice Blast out. That's a godlike now. 4 moons straight past the base in towards the fountain. Mineski just fighting on, looking to try and kill this Morph even in the fountain. He's ticking down to the doom with the Spirit Vessel on him. He cannot heal up. The fountain is barely saving him. Finally, the Spirit Vessel will end, so he will live. But this game, well and truly over. GG is called. Mineski knocking Empire down and out, and with no mercy whatsoever. This was brutal from Mineski as they played this lineup, they played this game absolutely perfectly. Apart from the triple remnant play up top from Margie, but boy did he make up for it.